Good morning, and thank you for joining me on another episode where I take a book and from that book I find a bar. Now, a bar is a short, valuable nugget of information for us to feed our minds. This is
Breakfast Bars! Breakfast Bars!
Breakfast Bars! This is Breakfast Bars!
Welcome back to another episode of Breakfast Bars. I hope you're enjoying all the content so far, all the episodes. It would mean a lot to me if you subscribed to the podcast. I try as best as I can to keep these videos short, to keep these episodes short, so that you can get some valuable information in an easy to consume and understand way that I hope it's a no-brainer. That why wouldn't you want to just start out by listening to something that will feed your mind and get your day started right, get your mind thinking, that will really, you can use to benefit you moving forward. It's really the goal with this. So it would mean a lot to me if you subscribed, if you left a review. Really want to get those reviews up. That'll just help more people be aware of the podcast. And yeah, go ahead and do that if you haven't already. That would be great, and I thank you in advance. Let me know once you do as well. Would love to shout you out for it and show you some love for doing that. Today's book, Relentless by Tim Grover. Tim Grover has been a sleeper for a while. Maybe just because I was younger and wasn't aware of it. But since the, late 80s, mid 90s, he's been training some of the best athletes, basketball players in the world. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade. And like I said, maybe I'm just late to the party, but now he's kind of out in the forefront of making his mind accessible to others through Relentless, this book. He's got another book out there called Jump Attack that's more training focused, and he has an online course as well that you can go and meet with him weekly on some calls and get coaching from him. And I don't know about you, but anytime someone who has had exclusive access to some of the world's most top performers that put something in book form or video form, whatever it is, that allows us to peel back the curtain on what made those guys so great, I think that's a pretty wise thing to use and to digest and learn from. So that's what this book, Relentless, is all about. Let's go ahead and dive in and see what we find. So he has this idea in this book of being a cleaner. And cleaner is his phrase of being unstoppable. When you're a cleaner, you take full responsibility in everything. You're a true competitor, ruthless, relentless. And that is the ultimate goal of being a cleaner in whatever it is that you do. So he says here, this is a cleaner law. When you're going through a world of pain, you never hide. You show up to work ready to go. You face adversity and your critics and those who judge you. You step into the zone and perform at that top level when everyone is expecting you to falter. That's being a professional. So the main thing here at the beginning, when you're going through a world of pain, you never hide. You're always ready to go, even going through pain, even going through adversity. That's being a professional. Now, of course, he's talking about, being these athletes. You would hear stories of Michael Jordan in the early mornings. He'd be out maybe late. Early mornings, he'd still get in the gym. Kobe Bryant, the same thing. He would go out like partying with his teammates, but he said under one condition: your ass better be with me at the 4 a.m. workout if you're going to go out and party tonight, because we got work to do. We're professionals, and that's being a true professional. I forget where I heard this quote. Well, I heard it from Steve Weatherford, but I'm not sure where he got it from, but it's something that's always stuck with me about being a professional. Professionals operate on discipline, whereas amateurs operate on emotion. So the emotion part there, if you're an amateur, you might wake up one day, oh, I'm not feeling that good. I'm not going to go do my workout. I'm not going to do whatever work, whatever things on the agenda that day because I don't feel good. But no, I screwed up that quote. A professional operates on commitment. And you make that commitment to yourself when you have a plan, whether that's in sports, business, life, family, whatever it is, and you make that commitment to doing something. You honor that commitment no matter what is going on, no matter how you feel. Professionals operate on commitment, whereas amateurs operate on emotion. And that's what this cleaner law is getting at right here. When you're going through a world of pain, you never hide. You show up ready to go. You face adversity, and you perform at a top level when everyone is expecting you to falter. No matter if you're going through pain, obviously if it's physical pain, you want to make sure you're not hurting your body. But even when I forget what it was. Kobe broke something on his right arm. I don't know if it was a hand, a wrist, a finger. And so would it be smart to use that broken bone while it's broken and healing? No, of course not, because you want to give it time to heal. But did he just sit back and go, well, I just got to let it heal, do my exercises, whatever it is? No, he went to the gym and he was shooting with his left hand the entire time to focus on the left hand, to still be getting what he can out from what he's able to do. So obviously you don't want to, if it's a physical thing, you don't want to injure yourself more, but you don't hide. You still show up to that commitment, and to that commitment ultimately of being a better athlete, person, whatever it is. So when you're going through a world of pain, never hide. When you face adversity, critics, people judging you, ask yourself, are you operating on commitment or emotion? If it's emotion, it might even be you change something, you do something because you feel a different emotion. No, you had a commitment. Honor that commitment. Stick to that commitment. And of course, the more often you can do that, the more consistent you are with your commitments, the sooner and the more you will become relentless. Have a great day. Thank you again for tuning in to another episode. Just a reminder, you can find Breakfast Bars on iTunes, YouTube, and Instagram by searching Breakfast Bars. On Instagram, it's at breakfast.bars. Would mean a lot to me if you left me a review, subscribed, follow, and of course, if you find value in Breakfast Bars, if you like hearing them daily, go ahead and please share it with a friend, someone you know that wants to receive some daily bars.